Ever feel like the cloud is this, I don't know, this awesome superpower you can tap into? Like one minute you're exploring some new tech and the next your bill is, whoa, hold on.
Yeah, it's easy to get lost in all that cloudy goodness.
Totally. And that's why we are diving deep into FinOps. It's not just about like slashing costs.
Right.
It's about making sure those cloud dollars actually make sense for your business goals.
Absolutely.
So we're tackling that crucial first step today, the inform phase.
Yeah, getting you informed.
Exactly. Our source material describes it like detective work.
Yeah.
Like where's all the info about your cloud costs even hiding?
Oh, it's everywhere and nowhere, right? Different services, departments, even different cloud providers sometimes, each one with its own little data trail.
It's a real puzzle.
Yeah, it is.
So once we've like gathered those clues, it's allocation time.
Yeah.
Figuring out, okay, who's using what? Our source says tags, accounts, and business rules are our tools for that.
Super important. It's like, imagine seeing, boom, your marketing team's use of that fancy analytics tool has skyrocketed.
Oh, I see.
Tags, accounts, those business rules, they give you that like granular view. You tag resources by project, by team, set those spending limits, even have alerts if things go crazy.
So we're not just staring at this massive bill anymore.
Nope.
We're actually understanding what's driving those costs. But there's more, right? The inform phase isn't over till we do some analysis and reporting.
Right. Time to take all that raw data, all those numbers, and make it mean something useful.
Right. So it's not just reacting to a scary bill after it's too late.
Exactly. This is about being proactive, using those insights to shape your strategy. Like instead of freaking out about storage costs going up, you analyze and bam, you see it's that one type of storage, and then you can optimize.
It's about being smart, not scared.
100%.
I do have to confess, though, sometimes those spreadsheets, all those numbers, they make my eyes glaze over.
I feel you.
How can teams avoid that analysis paralysis? Our source mentions that.
Oh, it's a real thing. It can feel overwhelming. The key is to start small, focus on those quick wins. You don't have to boil the ocean, right? Identify the metrics that matter most. Maybe it's cost per customer or the performance of a core app. Track those first.
Okay, that makes sense. And speaking of what matters, our source digs into budgeting, forecasting, KPIs. Basically, how do you actually measure if your cloud spending is paying off? Got any real-world examples of that?
Tons. I've seen companies use their data to predict future costs, get that budget on point.
Yeah.
One company, they noticed their cloud use always peaked at the end of the month. Reports, I guess. Anyway, they used that insight to shift some tasks to off-peak hours, saved a bunch of money.
Wow, that's using your data wisely.
Yeah.
But the cloud world changes so fast, new services, new prices, it's a lot. How do teams keep up?
Yeah, it's a moving target for sure. Ongoing monitoring is key. You got to regularly check your usage, keep an eye on what's new, and be open to trying new things.
Stay flexible, stay informed.
Exactly. The cloud is amazing, right? But you've got to be proactive to make it work for you financially.
For our listeners, if you're ready to take charge of those cloud costs, remember, the inform phase is about visibility.
It's knowing your data, knowing who's using what, and using those insights to make smart decisions for your business.
Love it. So to wrap up, I have a question for everyone listening. Think about your own cloud setup. What's the first thing you're curious to uncover? What data point will help you unlock that cloud superpower?
What mystery are you going to solve?
Keep that in mind as you start your own FinOps journey. And we'll catch you next time for another deep dive.